casualties was severe. The French Navy, both at sea and on land, fought viciously and heroically to the end. On November 11th, as ground troops were alerted and the planes were over the target, the French signaled enough, thus missing by minutes the probable destruction of Casablanca, which was only stopped by a miracle of communication. The peace was signed at Fedala that afternoon, and General Patton toasted the heroic dead of both nations with the wish that they fight side by side to the destruction of the Nazis. Rehabilitation of the harbor, roads, and railroads was started at once, and within 2 weeks American units were training the French in modern weapons of war. Early in March 1943, General Patton was ordered to Tunisia to command the Second Corps, which had suffered a serious setback at Kasserine Pass. This corps was a part of the 18th Army Group under General Sir Harold Alexander. The purpose of the operation was to assist the advance of the British 8th Army under General Montgomery by threatening General Rommel's rear in the vicinity of Gafsa. Late in April, Major General Omar N. Bradley took over the Second Corps, and General Patton returned to his interrupted work of planning the invasion of Sicily.
North Africa, October 29th, 1942. I am sending this back by Captain Gordon Hutchins of this ship, the Augusta. By the time it reaches home, everything that has happened will be in the papers. We left Norfolk at 8:10 a.m. of the 24th, and the sortie was remarkable for its orderly and apparently faultless efficiency. We moved in column through the minefields and out the swept and buoyed channel, where we joined a line of 5 columns with the Augusta leading. November 2nd. This mess is the best I've ever seen. I fear I shall get fat. I take lots of exercise each morning, including chinning myself and running in place 480 steps, 1/4 mile, in my cabin. In the morning, at battle stations, we put on rubber belts and tin hats. But as my battle station is my cabin, I don't have to hurry. Then I go up on the flag bridge until it gets light and then have breakfast. Just finished reading the Koran, a good book and interesting. Have been giving everyone a simplified directive of war. Use steamroller strategy. That is, make up your mind on course and direction of action and stick to it. But in tactics, do not steamroller. Attack weakness. Hold them by the nose and kick them in the pants. November 6th. In 40 hours I shall be in battle, with little information, and on the spur of the moment will have to make most momentous decisions. But I believe that one's spirit enlarges with responsibility, and that, with God's help, I shall make them and make them right. It seems that my whole life has been pointed to this moment. When this job is done, I presume I will be pointed to the next step in the ladder of destiny. If I do my full duty, the rest will take care of itself. November 8th. Last night I went to bed, dressed, and slept from 10:30. This was hard to do. I went on deck at 2 and saw the Fedala and Casablanca lights burning, also shore lights. Sea dead calm, no swell. God is with us. When Operation Torch was being planned, it was ascertained from local knowledge that there are only 12 days of the entire year when a landing is even possible. We've had a great day so far and have been in a naval battle since 8. At 7:15, 6 enemy destroyers came out of Casablanca. 2 were on fire. All ships in range opened on them and they went back. The Massachusetts had been shelling the Jean Bart for about 30 minutes. I was going ashore at 8, and my boat was on the davits with all our things, including my white pistols. I sent an orderly to get them, and at that moment a light cruiser and 2 big destroyers came out of Casablanca, tearing up the coast close to shore to try and get our transports. The Augusta speeded up to 20 knots and opened fire. The first blast from the turret blew our landing boat to hell, and we lost everything except my pistols. At about 8:20, enemy bombs.